the PlayStation Store. Originally 60, and you can see the nice background with Cthulhu. It says Enter Madness on the screen. Everything is just coming together perfectly. First time playing this. For legit shit. It's gonna be awesome. I'm not gonna be prepared for what will unfold before me, but I know that it'll be epically cool, and beyond the coolness of the, I'm just gonna keep saying the word cool, but the variations of madness that shall unfold before me, and my love of Lovecraftian lore and whatnot, will be the reckoning of my soul. But without further ado, we are going to head over now. Let us enter the madness. Loading profile, please wait. Whoa, what the fuck? What was that? Oh god, I'm in a phone call. Look at that, see, I already started the freaking game and it's working on its own. Oh god, is that like an eyeball? New game. Empty slot. Chapter 1, P.R.O.P.H.E.T.S Investigation Agency, Boston. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna look around everywhere. Because I'm the type of person, while I play a game like this, I want to find every clue. So I feel like there's gonna be clues. And please feel free to watch as long as you want, you know, no pressure. Oh god. I'm just so excited about lights. These guy's an alcoholic or something, according to the description. Oh god, I'm scared. Oh, let me get the charger for my controller. I don't want it to die while I'm in a chase and I die. Okay. I has the it says Enter Madness again. This must mean I'm gonna begin. If I am mad, it is mercy. May the gods pity the man who, in his callousness, can remain sane. Oh, what? Oh, Lovecraft! Oh shit! Oh shit! This is cool. What the fuck? What is this? I'm just right in here. Sharks. Let me go back to the thing. So someone's messaging me. Yo, far out. Wait, is there a sensitivity? I won't. Why is my sensitivity so low? Alright. Oh, hold on, wait. I want to apply my settings. Yes. Now let's look around for like subtitles. Crosshairs. Yeah. No. I can see it. Okay, let's go. Okay, we're in. Let's do this. Resume. Much better. Alright. Is there a ducking button? There's circles crouching. These make you look left and right. I got nothing else here. Yo. Yo, this is insane. Like the good insane, not the bad insane. Wait, what if I want to go over here? It's locked. Wait, what was that button I pressed? Wait, crouch up. Is it square? It's square. Hold on, the sensitivity is way too high. Oh, what the fuck? Every time you switch something. Let's go mid. Midway sounds fine. Alright, let's check. My sensitivity is now normal as a human being. Yo! Alright, I'm just gonna look at the floor. I was admiring the textures of the floor. Is there a run button? Where? Oh, a lantern! How do I get this lantern? I obviously see... Ah. This is some freaky shit. Is this also a locket? Let me make sure. I can probably lose energy. Oh, it's the X button that's interacting. Okay, yo, this is fucking weird. So it says I need something to... Nice! Bolt cutters! Nice! So what if I go to the first room with the bolt cutters? Crouch back, oh wait, hop. Yeah, how's it going? Probably like the same way and shit. Let me just... There we go. Alright, let's go inside. Alley-oop.
In my wake, hold along. Fate, in a sea, draws you on.
Just to ensure that this place is the same place as what I'm looking at, I'm going to go to this door. I have to open up all the doors. I want to make sure everywhere, if I were to run, I can obviously escape with my powers. I'll open this one too. And yeah. Let's open the door. It's the same way. Creepy. I guess I'm going this way. Is that an orca?
What a putrid offering.
Oh my god, that scared the hell out of me. I've never been so excited in my life. And this is based off the freaking board game too. Ah.
Don't fight. You have been chosen.
I've been chosen. And that's the... Okay. I feel like there's gonna be like a jump scare right there, but I feel like it's gonna be right here. Alright. Alright, that's oh. Alright. Where am I going?
Everything has already been written.
They have no face. Wait, what are these people?
But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
What the fuck is no face guy? Tentacle man. What? Holy cow. Just screw him over. That was cool.
I hate whiskey.
You love whiskey. I'm not gonna consult my diary yet until I know what the hell I'm looking for. What's this? Have a drink, don't have a drink. Give me like, not yet.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Alright, so this is the investigations. What's this? Investigations, hidden spots. 205, what the fuck? Medicine, occultism, psychology. Oh my god. Wait. I have not completed. Mental trauma. That's a nightmare. I'm just stable right now. No information yet. Wait. Okay, what's this? Inventory. Just a lighter. Knowledge. I have no knowledge. I am retarded. Turned it off. It's giving me a headache. It saves the game after.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Ah, I see. What's this? What's in here?
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
The bar owner who hired me didn't like the way that I closed this case. But when you render outside the law, there's not a lot one can do against a private detective who's got proof against you. This must have some... I don't want to answer the phone. I'm not done yet. Wait.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend.
The husband
couldn't
never
understand.
understood that his wife had left him. He kept calling me weeks after the investigation has been closed. Talk about weird people. How?
I used to be an avid reader.
I see.
Been too long since I've slept in a bed. I wonder why I still take these things.
Sleeping pills. How about we take a drink, alright? Have a drink. This will affect your destiny. No! Is this bad? What have I done? What if the door? What if I choose not to answer the phone? What if I just... Oh.
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases. I have business here to attend to.
But you don't want to leave yet? Me drinking has affected everything. Fine, I'll answer the phone. Krusty Krab Pizza, may I help you?
Are you Edward P.S.?
Yeah, I
Private
am.
investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
Yeah.
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. P.S. I'm Lucy Sherrifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Really?
Is that right?
Is
I'm
it right?
so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information
Did I say US is what? What is this? Allocate character points. Each character point allows you to improve your skill. Oh, so I can add points. Oh god. Person ability to find hidden objects. Improvising this skill increases your chance of finding hidden objects, and undiscovered object will not appear in the game. Psychology. Psychology brings you knowledge of human behavior. Improving this skill improves your chance. Okay, next. Occulism. Ooh. I feel like I'm gonna need it. Can I upgrade anything else? How many points do I know I have? Oh! Okay, so I know I obviously need these 4, but investigation, I'm obviously gonna need that. Oh my god. Oh, I have enough for each. Alright, I'll go enough for each, but I need to put one on one. Wait. Hold on. Wait. First. If if I catch this up at 40%, I'll have plenty of knowledge. I feel like this is what I should do. But it's not giving me much XP because I only got it on 2. Medicine is medical knowledge. I'm gonna need that. I'll boost it up to 2. I'll put that on 2, and I got 2 points left to distribute. So I'm going to feel like psychology is one thing I need. That's what I'm gonna do. And do you really want to validate this character? Yes.
Thank you for this information, Mr. P.S. Our files will soon be up to date.
Oh, that was a creative character?
On a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As
I didn't
you
know.
We wish to closely
I just
monitor
traded
the
my points
progress
weird.
of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. P.S., you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
I'm coming.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me
I
for
know.
an old fool. Sarah, my little girl,
Fine.
she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
Hawkins.
The painter.
The painter.
Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The
Yeah, I know
police
her
accuse
too.
her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't
You
do
look like a
anything for
professor,
a woman
too.
who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof,
I've brought all that I have. Look.
Look.
I want you to look carefully at this painting.
Okay.
Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
Alright. I'll tell you. So I gotta look at the painting? It looks
what
like...
am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness.
That is the work of an artist.
Or
Thank
if,
you very
on the
much, sir.
contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Let me... Alright. I should check my inventory again for my knowledge. Case solved. Case closed. Sleep best. A clue! I got no clues. Wait a minute. What the fuck is this? What? Oh, am I able to... that shit? I must investigate the painting.
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
I see a great painting, sir. I love the freaking... the graphics are amazing. So what is this?
A warehouse on Darkwater.
Alright.
Some sketches of the Hawkins family.
Rotate.
Rather
the back
thin.
looks pretty cool.
So, Mr. Pierce, What
What's
do you
left?
make of these elements?
Can I choose what I can say? I can! I'm gonna go with the unlocked answer.
As it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see?
No, I don't.
You must find the meaning behind all this.
In the making. Alright.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that.
Did she?
She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Really?
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
Explain,
I
sir.
never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. P.R.O.P.H.E.T.S. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Okay. I'm gonna ask another question, sir. Where did she live?
Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
To Massachusetts.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. P.R.O.P.H.E.T.S. You must uncover it.
It's okay, Ash. My main purpose of this game. So, something's not right about this story.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Just an accident, sir? Did you do this? Fine. Let me find out more.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go
What
to
do I
Darkwater.
have to find out?
Find Warehouse 36.
Sir, I have more. Fine.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet
Give me
down.
money. And
I'm on your side. Let's sum things up.
Okay.
An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth
Why do you want to go to
regarding
this
Sarah
warehouse, sir?
Hawkins' death.
I need answers.
You will be handsomely
I'm a
compensated.
detective.
All right, I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. P.R.O.P.H.E.T.S. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
My
Something's
situation.
queer. But it's not like I have a choice. Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
There it is.
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century.
I see.
But it seems to have been shunned since then. All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
I must consult my diary. So, it says leave for Darkwater. Oh yeah, I have more stuff. Let's go now. You are Stephen Webster, age 63, businessman. Ah, you're like Alfred or something. Charles Hawking, dead. 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 They're all dead. Occupation, schoolboy. Ship owner and a painter. Places. Island of dark water. And the occult painting. The clues. A painting. And then the literally only thing in my inventory. One more drink. Just because. One more drink. I'll take it. One more just because I gotta go out there, you know, before I go mad, right? Ash, feel free to share this if you want, you know. Let people go mad with Cthulhu. Oh, time to go. Let's leave. 1. The Sarah Hawkins case. I'm on the case. Pierce took the Hawkins case. The cursed artist is accused of having the cause is accused of having caused the fire that killed her and her family. As the only clue, she left her father a disturbing painting on a shipping label and address, a warehouse set on the docks of the island of Darkwater. The place seems to be a starting point for Pierce's investigation. And I will solve this in chapter 2. I don't know nothing. Seems like we're about to have a serious case. Oh, we're ready. Oh, I deeply apologize, guys. I didn't see it coming. Let's see what's gonna unfold today. So a ship, foggy weather. I'm so stoked. I love this game. Oh yeah! The name's coming up now.
Almost there.
What the fuck? This is Darkwater? Oh, the Call of Cthulhu. Skyla? Skeela? There's a lighthouse. I think I've heard remember this lighthouse. Crashed on the carrier.
Stay on. Coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. P.S.
How do you know my name?
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
Oh, I know you too. It's okay.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story.
I'm not fishing Darkwater yet until I pass that sign.
Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
Yeah, tell me all about that.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Alright, so let me...
Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
You've seen how old this thing is. If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
What'd you say?
It's a sign. There's something.
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
Don't treat me like another one of these locals. You're completely overwhelmed, and you could do with reinforcements.
What are you thinking? That you can call the National Guard to an island like Darkwater? For a stranded fish? Gosh darn, Mr. Not like another one of these locals. Go give your valuable advice somewhere else, huh?
Whoa, buddy.
Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
No.
You can't understand.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anymore.
What's this?
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
That's not me, shit. Maybe they know something.
You can stay to watch if you want. You can pick up the pieces.
Come on, you bastard! You'll see what a true sailor's got in his belly.
There's nothing for you here either.
You hear that?
P.H.E.T.S.
You mean P.R.O.P.H.E.T.S, I'm gonna beat you up,
What did he call us just now?
Alright, the bar usually holds something good, so I'm gonna go in the bar. See what I get. Why you guys spell on the floor, buddy? I'll beat you up and throw it into a backpack, told you.
Hey, be careful.
Who are you, madam?
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Oh my god, I get two choices. Should I test my eloquence or my strength? You know what? I'm gonna be smart about this.
You saw what happened. He's the troublemaker.
Oh, you're a true mainlander. A real princess.
Shut the fuck up.
You strut around with your la-di-da ways, and then, as soon as the pressure arises, you start squealing. You don't have what it takes to drink my whiskey. You've got to earn it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
Well, so I have two choices.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah.
Yeah, man, answer
If
my
I were
question,
you,
sir.
I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say
Oh,
you can
welcome,
hear
guys, to
noises
the
coming from the
broadcast.
warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
More information, please. Tell me about Darkwater.
What can
Tell
you
me about
tell me
Sarah
about it?
Hawkins, sir.
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
All right. Tell
What
me
do you
more,
mean
sir.
by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Sometimes I do.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
All right.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Take a drink.
The Stranded Whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater. When our whalers left for long months and came back, sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah? That must have been before you came looking for a fight in my bar.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
Buddy.
That'll be all for now.
You seem pretty...
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations. Gifted with its own consciousness.
It's
Until it
Requiem
finds a new reader.
on your arm, sir. Is it Requiem? Sir, can I talk to you, sir?
Do you like our song?
I do, I do.
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
I've never heard this song before.
Tell me
Only
about this
people
song,
from
sir.
here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I see.
It's a local legend?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report.
What report?
The one that's framed right behind you. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
What brought whaling to an end?
Yeah, tell me
The
more.
whales, of course.
Oh.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were
Easy,
fewer
right,
and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
Oh.
One of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
Thank you.
I bid you farewell,
You drunkards.
Good night, stranger.
Thank you.
So long.
So this must be what they're talking about. Behind me.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Whoa. Let's see if there's any more written on there. Covered the whole neck and parts were hanging over the side of the ship. It's called the article of the miraculous catch. Oh, there's more. Warehouse for rent. Alright. I'll keep that in my magic clues. I memorized this miraculous catch clue.
What did he say? He laughed. My God.
Now that female in the corner is who I have my eye on right now. You.
What you looking at, stranger?
Your tits.
The clientele is predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't know.
I meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her. Let me drink, stranger.
I wanna bang. I mean, what?
I told you to beat it.
Well, okay. Tell me to beat it. Alright, got everything I need in this bar. Wait a minute.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
Ah, I see. The clue. Close the thing in the bar. There. Does anyone out here got any clues for me? No. Nobody does. Alright. What's wrong with this lamp? It's a weird lamp. Alright, they're doing their thing over there. Let's go talk to Fitzroy. Oh, a ship. Oh, what's this?
A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years.
Probably, I don't know.
The Scylla. It finished
Oh,
up
the
beached at the
Scylla,
entrance
that's
to
what
the
it's called.
harbor.
The Learning of Medicine, Volume 2. Oh! It increases my character sheet. I'm an amateur. I'll distribute my points later. I wish to know what there is in this place before I go talk to what's his face.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
Next. Nothing.
What a macabre souvenir.
A leg. This guy's a psychopath. It's a pretty wondrous thing here. Is there any clues over here for me? Every clue is helping in this case.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman
Captain,
cat.
the terms of our agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just take your payment to the carrier. Cat.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
You got it. Are these it right here, bud? Oh. These must be the manifests.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
This must be the deck. No, this is just that lighthouse again. Alright, so film
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Well, sir, lucky for you.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
I don't know.
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I have some more,
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Well, a big old warehouse right there? Or a small?
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely.
Exactly.
Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
I will, sir. Thank you for your information. Let me consult my clues. No, my clues. Darkwater. Roy Mitchell, age 55. He's the owner of the stranded whale. Not really caring for that guy. He's a captain. Wow, you're fucking younger than him, bro. I don't care what the inhabitants actually is. These clues are quite amazing when you look at them. I see. This actually, his lighter is like. See, this thing I want to inspect. Just a fucking Zippo. Alright, so I should be able to pass. I feel like if I just go straight to the warehouse, I won't get much. So, let me go over here again.
Oh yeah, he's gonna get us into trouble.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
Yeah.
You can't understand, you're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming.
What could have done so much damage?
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
The cops, they can't understand.
I'm gonna seek out people and get my clues.
Where do you think you're going?
To your mom's house. Where do you think I'm going?
I'm not here to hinder your work, officer. Edward P.R.O.P.H.E.T.S, private detective.
Sorry, we're all a little on edge today. What are you doing here?
I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
Darn it. Why do you want to drag up all that stuff again?
Listen.
My investigation has led me to this warehouse.
That case was closed months ago.
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
You and I are on the same side of the law.
Oh, yeah?
You don't want to know the truth behind this case.
Are you saying our work was not up to snuff? Forget it.
Sir.
Death of the Hawkins family.
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case.
I see.
They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
How do I know?
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
You know what?
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
I see. I shall check with the others. Do you know anything, sir? No, you're just fucking fishing. Fucking bitch ass. I shall investigate over here now. I need my clues. Let me investigate this thing. Luckily for me, I got a good lockpick.
Damnation! I broke it.
Ah, I'll try again.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Wait a minute. I need to get answers. Well, I ain't gonna help me, is it? There we go. That should actually help me out a lot. Though my skills are limited somehow. I should be able to find hidden objects. What is this? I know this language anywhere. Related. Meaning I have clues in this statue.
St. Brendan. Patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
I just told you, buddy. I see. It's also one of my clues. Pretty middle here. Is this the warehouse? Dude, this is not running, this is speed walking. Sir, I have questions to ask you, and since you're sitting there by the warehouse, you are not going to be talked to. Maybe these two gentlemen, they're going to be ready for some answers. Ah, you have
You
questions.
live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
Why do I?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
What did I do?
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
I respect your beliefs.
Our beliefs? You mean you don't believe in God?
That's irrelevant.
That's what you think.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to Darkwater?
A lot of things, sir.
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
This Cat you mentioned. Is she their boss?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
I see.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
I see. Thank you. But who is
this Cat you mentioned? Is she their boss?
Hold on just a minute.
Okay,
we
so
didn't
they
tell
won't
you
budge.
a thing.
Nothing at all.
You got it.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
Thank you. So nice. See if there's anything back here. Usually there's clues hidden in many places. There's no clues hidden here. So there's those two gentlemen.
You could tell me. No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
I bet that you hid them somewhere in your hut, on the dock. How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
I see. You fools. What happens if I approach
Who's this
these?
guy? No idea. You better keep it shut.
Why, we don't have a clear conscience.
Quiet. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
I bid you gentlemen farewell.
Before I use the lie method, I'm gonna check what's around.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
The cops, they can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
I want to ensure that what I'm about to do could be one of two ways. Hello, sir.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
Sir.
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
I shall take my leave.
You know what? I do have another question.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. If you want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. I shall take my leave.
Go ask the captain. I've already spoken to the captain. So, let's weasel our way in there.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
You shysters!
They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots! Forget it.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the... Go die.
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
What's with you wandering around?
We saw you. Go die a third.
I tried.
Cat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes.
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
I went to see the statue of St. Brendan.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors.
statue.
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
I bid you gentlemen farewell.
Someone's found cat.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
Oh, don't worry. I'll find another way. Alright, so... let's see what I can do. So if I take the route over there... oh, there's definitely a route over there. Let's do it like this, alright. Oh. Such a genius I am. Find hidden items. Here it is.
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
I know. A lever.
A handle. It must come from these old winches.
Yes, sir. I will. Alright, so...
I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
Alright. It's not the handle. And, alright, now... I am missing a piece. Let us go down.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
Aha. A ratchet device.
A ratchet device. Exactly what I need.
Alright, so I think I'll go back up. Because ratchet devices usually go by that. If I'm correct. I have another piece missing. Alright, so what's missing? Let's check again. Try something around here somewhere. I'm fine just not seeing it. Let's check over here. No. The gear? No, there's already a different gear.
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
So triangle is the lighter. I've gotten all my clues. Alright, so put that right there, and I can turn the handle.
Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle.
There we go.
Damn, I broke it.
Ah. Not strong enough. Well then. So I've broke it.
Well, well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
I did. Hey, how's it going?
Your turf? That's news to me.
For a guy who has no idea, you've been doing a fair bit of poking around. My men saw you staking out the Hawkins warehouse.
Is that against the law?
I'm no idiot, detective. I'll tell you how things work around here. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
Oh, I'm up for that today.
As you wish.
Yeah, it was good.
If you've broken my nose...
I was careful. This time.
Do you want us to take care of him, Cat?
No. Not yet. You don't lack nerve. And you've got a fairly good right.
Yeah.
I'm always on the lookout for well-built guys to work for me.
Yeah.
I'll make a note of it.
Please do. I'm Kat. I run the neighborhood.
Oh, I know.
Everyone marches to my tune here.
No, you don't.
Rather than foolishly risking your skin, come and see me in the bar one of these days. We can talk about what I can do for you, and what you can do for me.
Deal. Can I get in there?
Nice right hook.
You could have helped me.
And risk upsetting Kat? No, thank you. You're lucky to still be alive. I guess she likes you.
Yeah, I know.
With that, please do excuse me, because I'd prefer not to be seen talking with you for too long.
Oh, no, you good, bro. You good. She about to get that hook again, this time in the butt. Get some of that booty. So, I'm gonna go in the bar. Close the door, business-wise.
She will do it again, you know. Oh, the girl doctor, Colden. She won't stop asking.
So, I'm gonna pause right here real quick. Let me twiddle the brownies and change out the clothes. Then I'll be back. Please stay put, guys. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, my little cannibals. I only went to go get a snack. There was I made brownies today, so like, all right, we'll continue. All right, so does this guy have any?
That's it.
That's
Maybe
what
we should let him take it. No. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I think it's time to talk business.
No hard feelings.
For a lucky little blow? You think I gotta be boss of these lads without taking any hits? It will serve as a lesson. I was too soft with you. Next time, I'll hit first. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
That booty. I'll tell the truth, I'm a detective anyway.
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly.
Yeah.
But it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
Okay. How about you tell me more?
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
No. On your tits.
Think it over. I've seen what you're capable of. You almost got me.
I accept the compliment. Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care.
Good.
But I'll go with you to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me.
Okay.
And I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return.
Is it my D?
Do you accept?
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, Detective. Follow me.
You've got no problem going out looking like that.
How sweet of you to worry about my authority. I wouldn't be here if I was the sort of girl who'd hide away because of a black eye. People here know who they're dealing with. They watch their step.
I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit. And nobody cares.
Huh?
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley. I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
Don't worry, I'll be right back. You think I was lying, buddy? Told you should make it through.
It's fine. He's with me.
Oh my god. You're so gorgeous. Oh my god, dude. What's up? Bathrobe looking nigga.
Be a gentleman and move that for me.
Gladly. My strength too. Shall we close it for the je ne sais quoi? Don't worry, I got you with the lighter. What's up, girl? Show me them tits.
That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
No, you didn't. You didn't breastfeed me yet. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Ugh, this place stinks.
Oh, shit.
What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Right. Okay, I'm ready.
Le Petit Parisien. Who might keep a news clipping about Sarah Hawkins?
What is this?
What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
Yeah. I see. Someone's laying down. These clues are very crazy.
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
Not yet.
It smells as bad as it looks. Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this? Can't sleep. I know how that feels.
Last clue.
The glass is shattered, like someone smashed it. Was it before or after the removal of these bandages?
I have found all my clues. Leave reconstruction mode. Alright. I've got my clues.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! The Hawkins case has been wound up. Let the dead rest in peace.
It's clear that you knew the victims. I'm sorry to dig up bad memories.
I can still see the poor child lying burned on the floor of their drawing room. We had to tear him off. The marks must still be there. They're in my mind anyway.
It's horrendous. I'm going to need your experience to bring him justice, Officer Bradley. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it.
It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
I see. So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Looks like you've met your match, Baker. I'd like to see that more often.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
Get this jackass out of here before I stroke his other cheek. But we'll meet again.
Oh yeah, we always do.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge.
Okay.
You see the building?
Mansion.
That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Can I just walk there? Guardian of the Hawkins mansion. P.S. managed to get into the Maya house. The place thought to be abandoned revealed some surprises. Sign of recent occupations as well as partly charred painting. Interrupted his searching by Officer Bradley. P.R.O.P.H.E.T.S convinced him to join his investigation. The police officer is going to drive the detective to the Hawkins mansion and obey the local custom. It's good as one of brownies. Oh, hey Martin. I didn't know you were here. How's it going? A lot of clues I gotta dig up today. Alright. Oh, that's the one she got the smile on. Someone's watching? That's the sound of breathing. Someone's watching. Don't tell me you got the keys to the gate, dude. Oh, yes, you did.
Well, here we are. Hawkins Mansion.
Oh, that's sweet. Thank you.
The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Winchester? I shall investigate.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
Actually, yes.
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you?
No.
The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
I have plenty of questions, sir.
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
Yeah.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family.
Oh, God.
So he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
Whoa, buddy.
Or do you want to go up there?
I have plenty of questions.
You won't get me to believe that it looked any better 3 months ago.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
It's got nothing to do with Charles Hawkins' debts.
Ha! You've already begun to nose around, it would seem. So, since you already know it, the Hawkins family couldn't afford the upkeep of this house. It remains to be seen what they did with all their money. I wager it was Charles Hawkins' travels. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
I have one more question. Just one more.
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched.
Yeah?
Though, he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
Okay.
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Sure.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
Good view of the lighthouse again. Yeah, this lighthouse is gonna have a lot of things to do with this. Blocked passage. I'm about to go around. I'm already entertained by this game. This. I shall investigate.
Bradley was right. This place is much older than I imagined.
Hold on, sir. The investigation is not done. As a detective, every ground must be done. Even the bathroom. This is the mansion. Before I proceed on to this mansion, I feel like going to Bradley is a smart choice. If I get Silas's friendship, I can have no troubles with it. Oh. Oh my. Hello.
Someone must really hate Charles Hawkins.
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
No.
Do you know if Charles Hawkins had any enemies?
Not to our knowledge. He was a well-respected personality on the island. I don't understand. Silas would never have let such a thing happen.
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary?
And the flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh.
What about the kid? Are yours also fresh?
Poor kid. Poor kid.
Nice mansion, though. Let me investigate my clues. So first, I must reach the mansion. Obvious. So, I have 2 points to spend. And I'm gonna need it for my... I'm gonna go with my this. Just to increase it a bit. Perfect for me. I'm stable. Still, I don't have much mental trauma. New characters. Cat. Just a gang boss. And Bradley, police officer. Next, some places. The mansion gardens. Then the occult, we have the statue. For clues, chapter 2 had some very good clues. Chapter 3, we don't have much. Oh no, because I just started chapter 3. Right. Or solve this case and use what I can to know. I'm going with my stats. Barred windows, or wooded stuff. Those are closed.
I'll have to find another entrance.
So now we know the front door's closed. That car is fucking huge. Is anything here? No evidence of one? No. I'm looking for dead evidence.
This entrance is still in use.
The entrance looks fresh. But it's locked.
Whoa! Whoa! You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa! You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. And let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater. Dim. What do you think you're doing? So talk, and no baloney.
The police report describes a domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
The mansion isn't safe. You would break your neck as sure as you're trying my patience right now.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked. And I make sure it stays that way.
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
Vermin?
Yeah, that's it, vermin.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
Take the key and do what you have to do. Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Nice coat. Before I go inside, take another look. We have a gate. We have what looks like a small warehouse. I mean, a shed thing. A cave of some sorts. That must be a shed. Oh, no, 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 no.
The poor wretch seems to spend the best part of his time isolated from the world.
Locked.
Rather Spartan. The caretaker has simple tastes. I know a thing or two about solitude myself.
Ah, trust me. The back has something holding for me. Nope. This guy's clean. I need to investigate any further. I love detective games. You know, I feel like that dude, Silas, or...
P.S. Shall we enter? Now that you finish your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
You're right. Let's go.
Oh, no, I was gonna say just me, but... Alright, cool. We can go inside, yes. Let's go inside.
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
Alright, chapter 3. Going in the mansion. I wonder how many chapters this game is. I booped my head with his axe because I wasn't thinking clearly. I was on a time limit. I had a hidden response and I failed to go to it. I could have literally got this thing better. But no, I was stupid. I always go for the axe. Guy could have just killed me, honestly. I feel stupid anyway. Just enter the
Follow
madness.
me. I know the place. Who
First I
left
must
this light on?
investigate. I didn't remember. What is this? Paintings.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
Activate ultimate mode. Detective time. Alright, so it's broken plate. The fuck did we eating, dude? This fire couldn't have started like that.
This roast. What strange creature has flesh like this?
The painting always holds a clue. Ow. Oh, guess not this time. Seems pretty obscene, huh? What is this?
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
Yes. So Charles was sitting here. We have what looks like a squee. Sitting over here. The plate dropped.
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
This makes pretty good sense, meaning she was over here. On the other side. So what happened over here?
Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched? Something happened at this table. An argument?
Let me check the fireplace. Alright.
Hey, P.R.O.P.H.E.T.S. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
You may think you want to go fast. I want to investigate my clues. Something there, so I'll go over here.
Silas managed to bring the fire under control, but it was already too late for the Hawkins.
It was already too
Let's
late.
see if I can find something the cops missed.
Ultimate mode. So let's investigate the room real quick. What is this? below.
Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
It says here. It's laying on the table. Looks like it is...
Did it stop at the time of the fire? They had a fight. Why?
Must be ashes. Someone was laying here. It's a crime scene.
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others?
The painting is gone. Right here. It's a corpse. It's with a painting with alcohol.
Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
No, I'm not done yet.
If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn? Did someone escape the fire?
Let me investigate the clues. There has to be more. Alright, so 10 o'clock was, I guess, when the fire started. The lamp dropped from... they had an argument. He must have been drinking. But she ended up right there. The kid died. Got burned right there. Someone then ran away. The man was drinking. Then the painting goes right here. Question is, who is this man? Everything seems to be pretty in check now. These clues are quite formidable.
This lamp was thrown. This was no accident.
I see.
This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee.
Something might have missed.
And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
A lot of things, sir.
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
Huh. What's your theory?
Check this out.
Someone deliberately set fire to this mansion.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
Sadly, sir, I'm a detective.
This door is locked.
It's a book for medicine. Thank you. Check out my character sheet. A rubber sign. And then I got a couple points left. F3. Oh. This is fine with me. The bounties are always 3. Then it'll give me what I seek.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. But whose?
Sir, don't ask those questions. I'm the one asking questions. And I feel like upstairs has all the clues. Downstairs has all the clues. A ladder.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
Amazing. Oh, I burned myself.
Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess. This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music.
Hold on, buddy. I need to investigate more. I need all my clues.
A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century. Greek mythology. Hecate, goddess of the dead, daughter of Tartarus, and mother of Scylla.
I see.
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Anson Willard. I should remember that name. It's a clue. Locked.
Locked.
Maybe you're unlocked? Ah, an open room. Haha.
The boys' room.
See if I can find any clues here. He made a fort.
A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world?
These pictures. This is his book.
Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed.
There's nothing here.
Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family?
Something's going on here. It ties to these pictures.
What nightmarish vision could have inspired them? Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
Pictures are gone. Alright.
What will her room reveal about her?
Oh, I gotta pee.
Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated, resorting to such a treatment.
Such a chaotic treatment. for my investigation. I'm not good at lockpicking, but I'm gonna try. Oh, I got it.
Perfect.
Oh my. Oh, before I investigate the room, let me use the bathroom. Alright, let's understand from everything going on here. We have... Oh! Unknown creatures. Candles. Waxy head.
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold. It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why.
In these drawers.
Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other.
Claw marks.
Locked. Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve?
Bradley? Is that you?
Venturing forth. It's caused a lot of problems. That's me.
You! Stop! Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
What is that on the side?
I'll cover you.
This door was closed earlier.
It's the murder room. Check over here.
Where did he go?
Must have got out some way.
No, he was here. I'm sure. Let's search. It looks like an old seaway map. They look like Celtic runes. Charles must have brought them back from one of his foreign trips. This Dr. Fuller, was he Sarah Hawkins' therapist? Seems like this came from a log. There must be a link with the Seaway map. This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism.
So... let's go normal.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
It's the Bermuda Triangle over there. Need more clues. Sleepers. Oil refill.
It looks like a freehand map of dark water. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why. The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the... This panel is movable. Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. Probably a secret passage. I must find a way to activate the opening mechanism. Great. I managed to force the gears. Looks like I've triggered something.
Well done,
As if the bookcase has been moved several times.
Let's see if I can open up the bookcase now. Yes. How's it going? Chapter 4. I feel like I've not found all the clues yet. I could have went back. That room had some secrets. Plus I got a key.
Secret passage, under the manor. It's like a detective novel. That guy must have already gotten far.
Yeah. And he had a direct means of entry to the crime scene. We must find him.
What is this place?
3 seats.
Look. Someone's been here recently.
Hold on, buddy. I'll use my detective move. I'll tell you what's gonna go on.
Did Charles Hawkins use this place? Who were the others?
I see.
What is this mask supposed to represent?
That looks nice.
Did Charles Hawkins hide something in this chest? Sarah Hawkins here.
So she sees what's going on. These clothes. It's more than meets the eye. Alright, sorry, it's all the clothes I can find.
This padlock is too complicated for me.
Cthulhu's mother. Bradley, we're gonna go deep down on it.
P.R.O.P.H.E.T.S, where you going? I can't keep up with you in this darkness.
Are you scared? I want to see how far these steps go.
Who's talking about being scared? I'll wait for you by the door.
Here's actually an occult.
Some kind of dream catcher. If I touch it, it'll turn to dust. These paintings must be several centuries old. This monstrous creature must be an allegory.
No, it is not.
These buildings seem to have come out of the water. There you are again.
Well done, P.R.O.P.H.E.T.S. And it looks like you found our fugitive. This door is securely shut. I'll look for another passage.
It's an underground cave. We can advance this side.
Yeah, I can see that. You, please excuse me, but given your condition, I'll stick to my idea. I'm not cut out for this kind of acrobatics.
All right. Look for another entrance. I'll try to catch up with our man.
We gotta give it a little try, right?
Time.
So he headed that way. But what is this? What are these?
It looks like animal oil, but certainly not whale. I don't have time to search them all.
There's plenty of time, but green fire. Let's see where he's at now.
What's going on here?
P.R.O.P.H.E.T.S.
Keep your voice down. We're not alone.
Good God. What have you got me into?
We'll see. I'll go on. Try to go down on your side.
Yeah, there's a passage. I'll meet you at the bottom.
So, I'm gonna end the broadcast here. I didn't want to spoil anything for you guys.